take a look at New York. It's a 3-0 series, and they're trying to avoid the sweep. So let me ask you, is this series over?
Well, I mean, you never know in the NBA. BA, unless we see something drastic change tonight, I think this series is a wrap. The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Here's Maxey after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Edgecombe. Goes up with it again. Towns with a rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot, that's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're looking for a little bit more consistency this year.
And New York has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Anunoby for three. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's George. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And they're pushing it up with the teardrop. And the finish by George. And it's 6 points for Paul George.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Brunson. It's hard on the wing. Puts up a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Bridges finds Anunoby. Back to Bridges. And here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Sixers. The floater. And George lays it in. George has got 8.
And just using balance and coordination, George can make plays and baskets that many can't.
Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Bridges passes to Brunson. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. So for the Knicks. 55 seconds left in the first. And Watford, here we go. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Robinson passes to Clarkson. Launches it. Buries it from 3.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Grimes. And the bucket is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Clarkson with the ball. Grimes covering. And that one's good. Clarkson.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
76ers trail by 5. Here's Barlow. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score. If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
On the wing, Clarkson. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Clarkson's got 8.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Alvarado. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Embiid. Embiid, too easy. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Knicks leading by 6. Clarkson, right side. In transition, here they come. Here's Barlow. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the 76ers with some changes. George, he's checked in for Edwards. Edgecombe comes in for Grimes. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Watford. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those little distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you, Brian.
He could knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. The 76ers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
He buries it from 3. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Oubre from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Oubre.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Mitchell Robinson.
New York leading by 14. Back to Brunson. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Pure from three-point range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Counted from distance.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And an Obi for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Driving inside. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Brunson outside. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game. Josh Hart getting it done for the Knicks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the New York Knicks.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shack University either. I do know.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. It's been quite a game for Josh Hart.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And New York has possession. Outside Brunson. And the 3 off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
George. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Leading by 12. Beyond the arc. Paul George pulls it in. The 76ers shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Knicks leading by 10. Outside Brunson. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edgecombe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
It's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Brunson. Hart from long range. Basket is good. off the assist from Brunson. Hart's got 15 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
For three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got his second basket.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Three-pointer, Bridges connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Oh, easy money. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here they come. Mike's on the ball for your 76ers ENT.
So both teams changing it up here. The 76ers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Maxey, that's good.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
On the wing, Clarkson. The 3 is up. And the Knicks, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Time to get down with your next spot. So let's move. Once again, let's hear
76ers trail by 18.
Franklin the Dog.
Here's Drummond. Misses off the left iron. The Knicks shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Clarkson for 3. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, offensively, Clarkson has been hot. And you know it's motivating everyone else on his team, too.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Brunson outside. Sinks it from distance. Brunson's got 15 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports.
I'm not sure if he lost focus or what, but that was trash.
Towns outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. Towns can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Alvarado. And again, New York with the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And And the 76ers will have a different look here. Paul George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Terry. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Maxey in for Watford. New York also changing it up. Sohan's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in for Shaman. Clarkson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
And it's Alvarado missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
New York leading by 23. Here's McBride. And a miss there on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Maxey. Robinson with the block.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Outside McBride. Takes a 3. On target from range. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And the 76ers call time here. 1:42 left in the fourth. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Man, he was fully committed to getting the W. The next round is in sight, and he doesn't want to let that chance slip away.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jordan Clarkson.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And he makes it. 41 seconds left in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Alvarado with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the New York Knicks will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're